Hello guys, welcome back to our next episode of the United Lime Football Channel. Uh, Gonna do the review of the Champions League game versus Bayern Munich. We lost today. We lost again. That's the third loss consecutively. We have now lost 4 games in the last 5 games we have played. We lost today 4 to Bayern Munich and we scored 3 goals. It's one more defeat. It's a game that we know is going to be difficult. A game in which we know we had to be on it. We know we had to work hard for this result. We know we had to come out and challenge. We know we had to come out and don't make any mistakes, any sloppy mistakes. Sloppy. That is the word to describe this game. Sloppy. So before the first goal, like we were in the game, we were playing, we had 2 good chances. Bayern Munich attacked once and it resulted in a corner. And we were in the game, we were in it. We were in a game up until the first goal that we conceded. Now Onana, he made some wonderful saves. He did. But that goal that he conceded, the first goal, you have to stop that goal. You have to get something behind the ball. You can't allow that ball to go into the net. You cannot allow that goal to be scored. It's just sloppy, it's just deflating, and it killed his confidence. And that led to the second goal as well. His confidence was low. He was just having a very bad moment after he allowed that goal to score. Sloppy again. Christian Eriksen. We just got back in the game 2-1. We just scored Holland first Champions League goal for Manchester United. And you gave away a penalty. Now, in the Premier League, that would not have been given based on the rules of the competitions. There are different rules in the Champions League. Once the ball hits your hand, it's a penalty in the Champions League. And that is what happened. Concede, next goal, go 3-1 up. Casemiro, he pulled one back. And then Matthias Tell, we went down 4-2, then Casemiro again. In the game, it's like 4 minutes. A game of 4 minutes. Between Bayern Munich first and second goal, the time was 4 minutes. Between Holland goal and the penalty, it was 4 minutes. Between Casemiro first goal, which made the game Bayern Munich 3, us 2, and Matthias Tell, his goal made it 4-2. The time was again 4 minutes. This game was sloppy, individual errors, lack of concentration, lack of leadership. I think we didn't manage the game properly. I think we conceded that first goal. Our shoulders slumped, our shoulders dropped, our attitude dropped. And you could see players like Dalot, Bruno, they were like trying to cheer the team on, but it just didn't happen today. With that being said, I predicted that we would lose today, but I'm okay with the performance that we did. Honestly, we played in patches. We We were not like played off the park by Bayern Munich. It wasn't a beating, a trashing. We actually were in a football game. We were challenging. We're getting our foot in. Tackles. We're battling. We're running hard. At one point, the distance covered by both teams was the same. In like the 88th minute, the distance was the same. So we're working hard off the ball as well. And that's what we could ask for. With our injuries that we had, Bayern Munich being Bayern Munich, this team is one of the favorites to win this competition and to go at their home and to perform like we did. We can take a lot of positive from this game. We scored 3 goals, but again, the defense, we are conceding. We are allowing too many shots on goal. And Onana, he made a mistake, and that is it. We move on to this game against Bayern on the weekend. This has to be a 3 points for us. It's gonna be a difficult game as well. With that being said, let's get into the player ratings. Andre Onana, to concede that that goal, then to concede 4 goals in the game, he has to get that 3 for me. He made some saves in the end, but to allow that goal, that sloppy goalkeeping, you get a 3 for me. Diego Dalot, he had a decent game, but a defense conceding 4, he gets a 5. Centre back Martinez, Lindelof, Martins gets a 4. He just doesn't seem to be fully fit. He just doesn't seem to be fully sharp. He needs a bit more conditioning to get back to the levels that he was before that injury. Lindelof, he gets a 5. Sergio Reguilon, he gets a 6. Now a 6 is an average performance. He gets a 6 because he was tackling, he was tracking, he was at it. He did a good shift today. But to be part of a defensive unit that concede 4 goals, I don't see her get more than a 6. Casemiro, he scored 2 goals, but again, players were getting by him far too easily. He gets a 6. Without the goals, he would have gotten a 5. But with the 2 goals, he gets a 6. Eriksen, he starts off the game so well, then he always fades. He doesn't seem to finish any games, doesn't do the full 90. He gets a 6. Bruno Fernandes, he gets a 5. He was anonymous most of the games. His passes were wayward. He didn't find his players. He got an assist at the end. He was tracking back. He was working hard in the middle of the park. But for Bruno Fernandes, our most creative player, we need to see him going forward. And he didn't do that in this game. On the left, Marcus Rashford, he gets a 6. On the right, Palestri, I was happy to see that he got a start today. But he didn't really, he had a very difficult game against Alphonso Davies, which he couldn't match for pace. He gets a 5. Up top, Rasmus Højlund, his first goal for the club, he gets a 6 as well. Scott McTominay, he came on for Eriksen. He was playing further forward. He lost his footing a couple of times. He gets a standard 6. Martial, he came on, he looked sharp, but he didn't have much time to impact the game, as was Garnacho. They both gets a 6 for me. Erik ten Hag, our manager, he gets a 5. He gets a 5 for me. I think the changes could have been made a lot earlier. He could have freshened things up. But with that being said, we move on to the next one. And we have to go to Burnley, go for the win. That's it for this one, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.